mindset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one. What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. And he goes up top looking for Komet. And they take him down. Big pickup through the air. But there is a flag on the field. Will this stand? Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. He bought as much time as he could, but he will finally be taken down. Now it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. Santos's kick is good. So we have reached halftime, and the visiting Bears are in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up, 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. On the return, here's Fields. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On 1st down, Wilson. A pass taken in by Harris. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he will score. George Pickens. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. On for the extra point is Boswell. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Boswell now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Steelers are on top. It's 14-10. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's Williams now to throw. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. Now, a deep shot for Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That's taken in.
All right, Mike, so think back to earlier in this game. The coach decides to be aggressive. He's successful on 4th down. He decides to do it again. This time, the defense has other ideas and comes up with a huge 4th down stop.
14.
Now Wilson on 1st down. Down the field, he's got Washington. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's Wilson. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. George Pickens. Touchdown Steelers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure, and I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Now, a deep shot for Allen. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in a, she just made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posted with my they say yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I unleashed my soul, now they taking pictures of it. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries with the side of an ice cola. You know that.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from Ford Field. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And right off the bat, look at him lay out there and make the grab. A good start offensively. 15 yards on the game's initial play.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game, quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Steps away. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 25-yard line. Throwing again is Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. They'll run with Gibbs. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Here's Goff. Finds Gibbs on the check down. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And this brings up a 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
They'll try and run it with Gibbs. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st.
And Cameron Hayward's ability to take on blocks, hold the point of attack, and get upfield serves him very, very well. What a nice play there.
Yeah, he can take on blocks because he's built like a block. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jared Goff taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Here's Wilson to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Now right where this set of downs started. They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Here's Wilson. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now Wilson going to change things up here. Back to throw again. That's caught. He gets it out to Austin. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 12 more yards there and another first down. Wilson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now Wilson. He's got this to Pickens. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 14. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Here's Wilson. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Mike Williams. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Steelers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic.
Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. T.J. Watt causing the disruption. He gets the sack. They dialed up a 3rd-and-1 blitz defensively. It worked.
Yeah, and a lot of people would think, hey, they thought pass and they guessed right. In a lot of cases, you bring the blitz just to mess up the blocking on a running play. Instead, in this situation, the run wasn't there. They just followed everything right back to the quarterback.
Trying for right, and it's intercepted. Inside the 10. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. From the end zone, here comes Williams. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
That'll be caught. It's St. Brown.
Down to the 10.
A big play there on the catch and run. 61 yards. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Gibbs.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Montgomery will take this one in. It's a Lions touchdown. Dan Campbell makes the call. His guys will go for 2 here.
Goff looking to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust.
Here's a diving catch right side. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end.
Fields changing the play.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Here's Fields. Here's one deep for Pickens.
That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
George Pickens
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Steelers would extend their lead here just before halftime.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. This fielded right at the goal line.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter.
And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Back to throw. Fields. Pickens on the slant.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go. 2nd down. Now Fields. A short one there to Freiermuth.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Down inside the 10.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
George Pickens.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead is up to 15 now. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
From the end zone, here comes Williams. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10.
In motion goes Patrick.
Goff now looking to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
That's big Cameron Hayward adding another sack to his career total.
Play action. It's Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a play fake, and it's Goff.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Patrick Queen.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And he's going to take this one down to the 25.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
The offense on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
Dante Jackson picks it. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is not quite going to make it all